Good morning, students. Today we are in part 13. Before beginning, let us take a look back to our last part. In the last part, mainly we learned about pronouns and its types. Pronouns are nouns in disguise. We have the same function as a noun. They take the place of a noun. And we have learned that there are several types of pronouns. Firstly, personal pronoun. We use personal pronouns in place of the person or people that we are talking about. The personal pronouns in English are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. This part we are going to begin with possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show whom or what something belongs to. When we want to show possession, we use possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns except his and its have two forms. Other than his and its, remaining possessive pronouns have two forms. My, mine, your, yours, their, theirs, our, ours, her, hers. Of these, the forms my, our, your, her, and their are also called possessive adjectives because they occur before nouns and do the work of adjectives. Possessive adjectives are used before nouns and do the work of an adjectives. The possessive adjectives are my, our, your, her, and their. Let us see the examples. Possessive adjectives. This is my pen. Pen is a noun. The adjective came before noun. This is our house. House is the noun. Have you taken your bag? Here bag is the noun. That is her house. House is the noun. Their house is quite large. Here also house is the noun. Possessive pronouns. This pen is mine. This house is ours. Is this bag yours? That red house is hers. That large house is theirs. Here the possessive pronouns are mine, ours, yours, hers, theirs. Be careful to use the word its correctly. To show possession, we must use its without an apostrophe. Remember, never use the apostrophe in possessive pronouns. The lion was in great pain. Its paw was hurt. Here, its is the possessive adjective. If we used apostrophe, it will become a contraction of it is or it has. We are moving to exercise 3. Underline the pronoun that shows possession and say whether it is a possessive adjective or a possessive pronoun. First, we have to underline the possessive pronoun. Then we have to write whether it is a possessive adjective or possessive pronoun. If it is a possessive adjective, it should come before a noun. Otherwise, it is a possessive pronoun. Take your pencil and start to do the work. Check your answers. First, Ashraf got into his car and left. Here his is the pronoun. It came before the noun car, so it is a possessive adjective. Second, that book of mine has been missing for 4 years. Here mine is the pronoun, it is possessive pronoun. Third, pack your bags, it's time to go. Here your is the pronoun. It came before the noun bags, so it is a possessive adjective. Here it is not a pronoun, it is a contraction of it is. 4. Did I give you the brown packet? I'm sorry, that is his. Here his is the pronoun. It is a possessive pronoun. 5. Ours is a large country with a vast and varied culture. Here ours is the pronoun. It is a possessive pronoun. 6. I have collected my tickets. Have you got yours? Here my and yours are the pronouns. My came before the noun tickets, so it is a possessive adjective. Yours is a possessive pronoun. 7. Can Minnie take your cards? Hers have been lost. This sentence, there are two pronouns, your and hers. Your came before noun cards. So it is a possessive adjective and hers possessive pronoun. 8. Ravi has lost his wallet. This must be his. In this sentence, there are two pronouns, his and his. Here first his is came before the noun wallet. So it is a possessive adjective. Second one, possessive pronoun. 9. If your phone is not working, call from mine. Here also two pronouns, your and mine. Here the pronoun your came before the noun phone. So it is a possessive adjective. Mine is a possessive pronoun. 10. The crow has a lizard in its beak. The pronoun its came before the noun beak. So it is a possessive adjective. 11. I thought your presentation would be shorter than hers. Here your and hers are the pronouns. Your came before the noun presentation, so it is a possessive adjective and hers possessive pronoun. 12. His is the largest watch I have ever seen. Here his is the pronoun, it is a possessive pronoun. Next one, reflexive pronouns. To show that an action done by the subject is reflected or turned back to the doer, we use a reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns act as objects and not subjects and usually show that the person who does the action of the verb is the same person who receives the action. In such sentences, the subject and object of the verb refers to the same person or thing. Reflexive pronouns are formed by adding self to the singular pronouns such as my, your, him, her, and it, and selves to the plural pronouns like our, your, and them. The reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself. The plural reflexive pronouns are yourselves, ourselves, and themselves. See the examples. The cow looked at itself in the pond. Cow is a singular noun, so we used singular reflexive pronoun itself. Second, Kabil made a sandwich for himself. Here Kabil is a singular noun and we used singular reflexive pronoun himself. Emphatic pronouns. When reflexive pronouns are used for emphasis, they are called emphatic pronouns. Look at the following sentences. He himself told me he would be there. Here himself is the pronoun and he antecedent. We ourselves cleaned up the area. Ourselves pronoun, we antecedent. In these sentences, the pronouns himself and ourselves follow immediately after the people they refer to. In effect, they emphasize their antecedents. When a reflexive pronoun is used for emphasis, we call it an emphatic or intensive pronoun. Emphatic pronouns can have two positions, immediately after the subject or later in the clause. We are moving to exercise 4. In each sentence, state whether the pronoun ending in self or selves is reflexive or emphatic in nature. Identify the antecedent in each case. From the following sentences, first we have to find the pronoun and say whether it is a reflexive pronoun or emphatic pronoun. Also, we have to find the antecedent which the pronoun shows. Antecedent already we discussed in the last part. Antecedent is a noun or the pronoun which the pronoun shows. Now take your pencil and start to do your work. Here are the answers. First, we have to type our letters ourselves as the typist is on leave. Here pronoun is ourselves. It is a reflexive pronoun and the antecedent we. Second, I gave myself a nice little gift. Here pronoun is myself. It also a reflexive pronoun, antecedent I. Third, the principal himself made the announcement about the holiday. Here himself is the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun, antecedent principal. Four, the children enjoyed themselves during the festival. Here themselves is the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun and the antecedent children. 5. I took care of myself when mother was away. Here pronoun myself, it is a reflexive pronoun and the antecedent I. 6. The young player hurt himself rather badly. In this sentence, himself is the pronoun. It is a reflexive pronoun and the antecedent player. 7. You yourself get very annoyed when people throw litter everywhere. Here yourself is the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun, antecedent you. 8. The street itself was so crowded that was cancelled the shopping plans. Itself is the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun and the antecedent street. 9. I never thought I will have to clean the room myself. Here myself is the pronoun. It is a reflexive pronoun, antecedent I. 10. Buy yourself a good shirt, Renu told Mahesh. Here yourself is the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun and the antecedent Mahesh. Copy all the exercise to your notebook. When you copy exercise 4, you can create a tabular form like this.